Hi girls, as explained, I said I was going to do example 1 today and then outline questions for you to do, just splitting up the 2 examples because they are quite intense. So the first one is, it's a little bit more straightforward than the second one, but I am just going to talk you through it. So the question is all here on the left hand side. And as you read a piece of information, you insert it into the diagram as best you can. So 100 students were asked which of the 3 items, sweets, soft drinks or crisps, they had bought during a school outing. So the first thing is there's 100 students there. So the universal set is 100. That's the first thing. It did say sweets, drinks and crisps and said to use the letters S, D and C. Now I just put in the crisps and drinks and sweets and that because it says soft drinks a lot and it's easily get confused between the words when you're actually in the middle of doing it. So as you get one piece of information, you insert it as soon as you can. So 6 students bought all 3. So that's the intersection of all 3. 6 people got all 3. So 1, 2, 3. This is the bit where all 6 are. Put in 6 straight away. The next piece of information is there's 41 people that bought sweets. So that means the total for S, you can put it in brackets beside it, is 41. So this whole circle has to add up to 41 at the end. 14 students bought crisps and a soft drink. So crisps is here and a soft drink is here. So they bought both. So 14 bought drinks and a soft drink. Sorry, sweets, crisps and a soft drink. So we have 6 out of the 14. To account for the total 14, 14 minus 6 is 8. So 6 and 8 makes the 14. So you have to account for taking away what's already there. 12 students bought sweets and a soft drink. So sweets and a soft drink is here, where sweets and soft drinks cross over. We have 6 out of the 12. That means we still need 6 because 6 and 6 makes 12. 31 students bought crisps. So just put 31 in brackets besides crisps because we can't really do anything with that just at the minute. We're told that 23 students bought a soft drink only. So soft drink only is in this region. So 23 people go inside there. Then you're told 15 students bought crisps and sweets. Sweets and crisps cross over here. So we need 15 in total. We have 6. 15 minus 6 is 9. Now we can account for all the other information. So there's 41 people meant to be inside here. If we add up the 9 and 6 and 6 and take it away from 41, we should get 20, but I'm just going to show you how you do it. So you have your 41 in the class, or in that section for sweets. So it's 41 minus 6 minus 6 minus 9, and you're getting 20 that just bought sweets. Then for the next section, there's meant to be 31 people inside here, and you don't have to reflect back to the information because as you were reading the information, you were putting it into the diagram, and that's the benefit of it. So 31 minus 9, 6 and 8 is 8. So there's 8 people that just bought crisps. And what we need to make sure is we've accounted for 100 people. So when I add up all of this, and I add up all of this, and I add up all of this, and take it away from 100, that's the people that bought nothing. Okay, so that's what we need to do next. Count up all of these people. Well, I know in sweets there's 41 people, so if I just say there's 41 there and add the 23 and 8 and 8, I'll get how many people I've accounted for in the room. So there's 41 plus 23 plus 8 is 80. So I've accounted for 80 students. There's obviously 100 in the class. 100 minus 80 is 20 people bought nothing. Okay, so that's it. That's the Venn diagram finished, and now we just answer the questions on it. So you do have to take it step by step, and as you're reading the information, it's best practice, as you're reading the information from the question, that you start inputting all that information in and make sure you don't omit anything. Okay, so always the best thing to do is if you're given the information from it, put that in first because that affects all of the other numbers. If you are given nothing, like the people that don't do any of the 3 or any of the 2, you put it on the outside, put in the total for the universal, and as the totals come up for each section, put those in also, and then you can start eliminating people from your group. So who bought none? Well, we've that calculation done. What we did was we added up everything. So it was going to be 100 people minus the 41 and the 23 and the 8 and the 8, which was 80, which is 20 people. It's good practice to show where you got your workings from. So do put the calculation in there. So if you did do something correct, that you might get attempt marks for it. Sweets only. So if they didn't get 2 items or more, you're excluding all of that. So sweets only is just the 20. No calculation needed for that, and you can't really show it, so you just write in the 20. Next, number of students who bought 2 items only. So we have to make sure that we don't include 3 items. So this 9 people bought sweets and crisps, 6 people bought sweets and drinks, and 8 people bought drinks and crisps. So we're just adding up those numbers together. So it is 9 plus 6 plus 8, which is 23. And then finally, you're asked the number of students who bought 1 item only. Well, these are the people that bought more than 1 item. So the people that bought 1 item only is 20, 23 and 8. And you're going to add up those together. So 20 plus 23 plus 8. And that is 51. Okay, so when you have a big body of information and you have to kind of disclose it and put it into a Venn diagram, you have to take it step by step. And you put in the information as you have it, and then account for the totals at the end, and then see if you've anything missing at the end, and then you can answer the questions on it. We're going to do 3 of these today. So if you turn over just questions 1, 2 and 3, the first one is lovely in the sense that the Venn diagram is actually done for you and you're just answering questions on it, which makes it very easy. Okay, so question 1 won't take you very long. But questions 2 and 3, it does take a bit of time in getting used to when you're just given a body of information and you have to break it down piece by piece. You're going to do questions 2 and 3 as well. Some people will finish early and can move on to question 4, but from then on, we're going to be introducing X's, and that does take a little bit more time to get used to. So we're going to focus on 1, 2 and 3 and possibly 4 for today. Okay, so getting back at it, and I'll see you live.